This color is gorgeous. Between the color and the white wall tires. Ooh. Yeah, it's a beautiful color, isn't it? Yeah. It's definitely a cool looking bike. Jesus Christ, I am on a damn truck. Oh, there she blows, baby. Look at this. This ain't a video you guys are used to seeing on the channel, I'll tell you that. My lord. If there's ever a time I felt out of place, it's right now. That's also a beautiful truck and an even more beautiful trailer. I'm living like luxury with these foot... I messed this up in the last video, whatever you want to call these things. Foot platforms, foot stools, whatever the hell you want to call them. The things you put your foot on. Someone can correct me in the comments below. I don't know what they're called. I probably look like a damn fool on this thing. This is going to take me a minute to get used to, but I'll get there. Okay guys, today I'm on the 2018 Indian Chief Vintage in the most sexual blue color you can ever imagine. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Ow, I just burnt myself. Well, that's not what I was gonna lie to you guys about. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know too much about the performance aspects of this bike. So that is the one thing in this review I cannot give you. The one thing I can give you though is a first-person standpoint of what I think of the bike and how it compares to the 2008 CBR 1000RR that I ride and all the other cruisers that I've ridden in the Indian lineup before. But to start off, the color on this bike is absolutely beautiful. They consider this the sky blue over pearl white, they call it, and the price point on this is $21,000 it starts at. A little bit more of an expensive bike, but as you guys can see, you're getting a lot of bike for the money. These bikes do not have a key, so in order to turn it on, you press that power button once. It turns on all the electronics, and then you press the button over here on the right-hand side, about where my thumb is, and the bike turns on. He just stalled. That guy's a total hard ass too, so him stalling was probably pretty embarrassing for him. Probably shouldn't have went there. The rest of the group didn't go, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, sorry, I can't curse in these videos because they attract an older crowd and the older crowd doesn't like it. One thing I don't like about this bike is this windscreen. The wind is coming right over the windscreen and smacking the top of my head, so it's just kind of wobbling my head. I'm not a big fan of windscreens on any bikes. Besides, like, I'm excluding windscreens on like sport bikes because they don't do anything and they're not ugly looking. I'm talking about just windscreens in general. I'm not a big fan of them. So that's one thing I don't like. The wind is literally just coming and smacking the top of my helmet and wobbling my head all over. They got stopped at the right-hand turn. Yeah. And my dumbass went. Whoops. But, yeah. They have a Thunder Black for $20,000. They have this version. They got the Star Silver over Thunder Black for $21,000, and then the Willow Green over Ivory Cream for $21,000. That green one is a very good looking bike as well. I've seen that one, and that's a very, very good looking bike. But you got your normal controls. You got cruise control over here on the right hand side. You got your kill switch over here. You got your high beams, your horn, your turn signals, and then I'm not really sure what this headlight button does. I think it might turn the headlight off. Got your gas gauge right here. Okay, that was wide open throttle. So she's not the quickest, but she's also got a lot to lug around. This is a 6-speed. All their bikes are 6 speeds. And one of my complaints that I also talked about in a few of my other Indian videos is the gauge cluster right here. Not a gauge cluster, just a single gauge, I guess would be a better word for it. I'd rather it be a digital speedometer and then a physical tack. I just like being able to see my RPMs. And right now there's all these different modes going. I can't even see my RPMs, so that's good. Wow, the brakes on these are great. Oh shit, oh my God, he laid the bike down. He good? Damn. Damn. None of the guides are with us though, so technically that kind of went unregistered because the one guide is up there in the front. I don't know if you saw, and the other one in the back got split up. He just laid the bike down on a demo ride. Definitely started in second there. Whoops. That was crazy though. But that's the thing with these big bikes. A lot of people, it's a demo day, so a lot of people ride other style bikes and they come and they hop on these big bikes and it's a little too much bike for them. It's not something easy to get used to at first, and a lot of people kind of don't understand that. I'm really not a fan of this wind though, like I was talking about hitting the top of my head. It's kind of giving me a headache. It's just, I don't know, something that I'm not a fan of. But I know you can take the windscreen off, so that'd be like the first thing that I do. I'd rather take the wind to the body instead of the head. But as I was saying before the guy laid his bike down, yeah, I like the digital tack much better, but I can't figure out how to do all this info shit down here on the screen. So I don't know how to pull the tack up, but it's there somewhere. These bikes I'm not too familiar with, just because I obviously don't ride them. I ride a sport bike, so I'm not too familiar with how all these bikes work. And they gave a little crash course at the beginning, but it was just the basics. It wasn't how to switch through all this shit. But they got turn signal indicators, they got your neutral indicator, ABS indicator. So this bike does have ABS. They got the check engine light and the high beams. For a size comparison, I am 6'1", and I feel very comfortable on this bike. I can flat foot this bike, and my feet feel very comfortable on the whatever that damn word is for those things down there. I don't know what it is. The bike sounds pretty good, as you can see. But the seat's so comfortable. So I also demoed the new Indian Scout Bobber, and the seat was a little too small. This seat is perfect size. It really is comfortable as hell. I don't know what they have in the seat or what they make the seats out of, but not excluding the leather. I'm talking about what's inside the seat. But the seat is very comfortable. It's a very comfortable upright seating position, which I like. Handlebars are nice and relaxed feeling. The mirrors, awesome, easily adjustable. I was really hoping I could scrape there in the corner, but I didn't. Sad. But yeah, for a size comparison, like I said, those are my, that's how big I am, and I feel very comfortable on this bike. So if that helps you out a little bit, I'll show you guys how easily I can flat foot it when we get to the next stop, so you guys can kind of size up how big the bike would be for you. So as you can see, I can flat foot it no problem. I got bend in my knee. It's good, it's good. I'm going through the red light, I don't care. Not my bike, not my problem, am I right? Typical sport biker mentality, oh my god. Buy a real bike. I genuinely feel about 75 years old on this bike though. I have the heart of a 20-year-old and I'm on a bike made for retired men, so I don't know. I feel a little out of place on this thing, so I would never buy one. But for all you older gentlemen who are looking to purchase this bike, if it's something you're interested in, the color is great. It's a really comfortable bike, and I really enjoy it. I did want to give a shout out to Big One Motorsports out here in Birmingham, Alabama. They're the one putting on this Indian motorcycle demo day, so I want to give a big shout out to them. I appreciate it. They always throw the best events. Their demo days are awesome. They're really hospitable. They take all your information. They give you some updates on all the other upcoming events. They got a little bit of food and drink here, so you know it's a really good time. So if all you guys are in the area, definitely check out their demo day events. They're great people over there. if you need any gear, anything like that, definitely stop by. Yeah, 70. We are cooking now, baby. That's crazy though. I can't believe the guy laid the bike down in a demo ride. I'm sure that happens pretty often though. I wonder what the actual ratio of, not necessarily ratio, but I wonder what the actual percentage of people who do down the bikes per demo ride, or whatever percentage you want to say. I'm sure it's more than you think. I feel like that happens to a lot of people just because they're not used to the riding that type of style bike. I know I'm not. How do you like it?
No, I missed my bike.
Yeah.
Get it to go. This thing's only got 5 gears on it.
Yeah, that thing's pretty slow.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I like that blue, man. Blue.
I know, it's a gorgeous color.
What kind of bike you got right now?
CBR 1000.
You tired of riding the crotch rocket?
Yeah. Not getting tired, but I like switching it up once in a while.
Yeah.
Trying out these kind of bikes.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with these bikes, man. It's made for cruising.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice...
6 hours on a fucking CBR.
It's miserable, yeah. Another thing I don't like about this windshield is like, it's so clean. Hold on, let me change lanes here. It's so clean that the sun is reflecting in on the windshield, and there's like, it's like shining back into my face. The sun's reflecting off of it, and it's shining the sun right back into my eyes, and that's something that I'm not a fan of. And I even have a tinted visor. For someone who doesn't have a tinted visor, that might be even worse. But that's all I got. I know these demo type of videos on these Indian motorcycles, they kind of bring a different viewer to my channel. It's a kind of an older crowd as opposed to the younger crowd that my other videos attract. So if it's your first time stopping by to the channel, definitely check out my other Indian demo bikes and reviews on them if you want to see them. Check out, if you're interested, I ride a CBR 1000, so check out those videos. I do a lot of moto vlogs, a few car videos once in a while, some installs when I get a few parts for the bikes or car. So that's what my channel's about. So if it's your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button if that's something you're interested in. I'd appreciate it. And also, if you enjoyed any part of this video, hit the thumbs up button, drop the video a like, and that would be real nice. But it's a beautiful day outside, riding a beautiful bike, gorgeous color. I love you. That his color is gorgeous. This guy is killing it up here. And I'll talk to you guys in a later video. Peace.